Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here. War on the Sea, Killerfish Games, 17th of February, 1942, day 15 of our ABDACOM campaign. Taking a look before I started recording at some of our supply situations here. Surabaya is going to be our main spot to rearm our ships. Unfortunately, we are lacking in supplies and fuel here. To resupply the ships, 5 fuel and 50 supplies. So we're going to have to get some supplies and fuel up to them. We do have a supply convoy moving in with 69 fuel, 58 supplies, and some engineering. We've got another supply convoy moving in that's got troops, engineering, the problem being is the airfield here. We need 1 fuel, 1 engineering, and 10 supplies to replenish the airfield plane. We have no engineering or fuel, so they are lacking resources to be able to re-up their air wing. No fuel here either. Very little supplies, but we do have engineering. I'm going to have to split the supplies between Surabaya and Batavia. Don't really want to bring out a supply ship on its own, particularly because we don't have man points to get anything that is, capable of carrying a lot of supplies. But unfortunately, I do think we need supplies, so we're gonna bring out the Bantam. Okay. See what we can do for supplies. 580. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Not what I was expecting it to be, like 60, 70 supplies. And unfortunately, Bantam is going to be an unescorted supply ship, so we're heading them up. We'll get them up into this area here. See how Surabaya is doing. And then go from there. We do have Task Force 2 that is headed in the direction of the Exeter. They're going to link up. And then I know there's some little 3-ship convoy of the smaller destroyers out here. So I'm going to launch some scouts. And we're going to have them scout out. I don't want any real surprises. Paul Jones isn't the one that has it. Marblehead, you're going to launch a scout. Up in this general area here. We do have a 7-ship convoy here. This is probably one of the Nagara classes that have been giving us a lot of problems. We don't have anyone on Batavia that can do anything about it. This base here, Tiljap, they don't have the range to get up, but the 139s do. Just thinking if I want to actually launch this here. 69 miles. They should have the range. Let's get them up. Oh yeah, they got You are returning to base. You got 54 miles. You can do some scouting. Gonna keep tabs on them and see where they're going for the time being. I guess we could launch one of our fighters and act as a scout. And go from there. Up here on Palembang, we are very close to losing it. They just had their planes land, so we can't launch from there. Singapore is in a little better position. They're running out of supplies too. Very, very negative in the ratio of troops and supplies. It's been suggested that I pull the troops off Singapore. I thought about it, but I think I'm going to have them hold for a little bit before I actually make any type of firm decision to pull troops off of Singapore. The troops that we have, I do believe I'm going to send them up to Palembang and see if we can even the odds there. Banjarmasin is about in the same spot. We've got troops that are going to be dead there fairly soon. So that I'm pretty sure this is going to fall to the Japanese. But we're going to start the clock, see how things look, and go from there. And we are making another bombing run on our Nagara-class buddy down here. We do have a fighter in the area. I was using him as a scout. Turns out to be a good thing because we've got a float plane in the area causing some problems. So he's going to go in and hopefully take this float out. There he is right there. Gonna do anything? Or just fly by him? Okay. I'll keep him busy while we make our bombing run. He's still trying to get up to altitude here, and there's quite a few of them out there, it looks like, so. Alright. So let's, yeah, we're up to 9,000 feet. Slow us down. Get our, get on target here. Uh-oh. Hopefully we don't get shot down by a float plane on the way in. That would suck. We have our fighter inbound, so right there. All drop. Let's increase our speed. Turn and get out. See how we did. Looks like she's running fairly straight line, so hopefully this will critical and heavy. Hopefully we can get some good hits on her. And we got some decent hits. See what the damage report is now. 1, 2, 3, 4 bomb hits, critical and heavy. No more damage than what they did the last time. We'll stay in the area for the time being. Looks like our fighter's doing a fairly good job. Good job of shooting down the floats. Just damage Isn't a good thing. Nice trying to talk with the hiccups. We'll get her back into the area too. Thought about doing some strafing with this one plane, but I'm not gonna. And I do apologize for the repetitiveness of all this. I guess maybe I'm letting my obsession with these Nagaras get a little out of hand here and just keep hitting them, but it's kind of annoying that you can hit them with bombs repeatedly and you still get no damage whatsoever. But it is what it is, so we will hopefully let these fires develop and see where she goes. As expected, she did not sink. Palembang is now listed as being firmly in Japanese hands. Not good. So we did lose Palembang. That's something we're going to have to retake. We do have 2 ships down here. I don't think we have anything we can launch at them. At least not yet. I know Tiljap here is 0.1 hours until they can launch. So we'll get the clock running here. Get some planes up from Tiljap, hopefully. I think that's how you say it. Sounds about right. It's better than Yap Yap, right? Torpedoes should do the trick. 3 torpedoes. They should really do the trick. Critical and heavy damage. Lots of flooding. Lots of scarred hull. Look at that angle. Yep. Gonna have to get them out. Hopefully they don't all get shot down here. I just want to get the attack. Look at how close they are. Probably slow them down a little bit too. And we lost one. Okay, attack. This is going to be bad. They even get in. That's horrible angle. They decided to start maneuvering on me. Thanks a lot, Japanese. Just drop. Just drop. Drop your torpedoes. Okay. Warm up. Speed up. Turn around. These are our last torpedo planes out of Tiljap too, so... Ship's barely moving. Like we might have actually gotten one of them out of here. There's one hit. There's another hit. God, I hope that's enough to put her down. 2 torpedoes on a critically damaged ship. There we go, finally. Thank you. At what cost? At what cost? Alright, so one of them is down at least. It took enough. That's for sure. Alright, so here's our Hudsons, 2 of them. We've got the other light cruiser here. Critical and heavy than her as well, so let's see if bomb hits from our Hudsons. I did go with semi-armor piercing for this attack. We'll see if we can cause some as much damage as we possibly can. Not sure if it'll be enough, but... the track's looking fairly good. Okay. Hopefully that'll work. Those bombs out. And leave. Oh, I would so love to kill this guy. It's been, what, 3 episodes I've been working on killing this one? These 2 light cruisers. Well, I seem to hit him in the same spot. Poor ship doesn't have a stern left, and it's still going. See how we did there, critical and critical. So we're definitely going to keep our Hudsons in the area to monitor the situation here. We'll scout about. That's looking pretty good. Oh, nice. Secondary explosion. What did he get hit by? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 7, 2, 4, 6, 7 bombs. There we go. So this approach to high altitude precision bombing seems to be doing the trick. I've just got to get the right spot to launch. I've been trying to launch a little bit past where the bullseye is to hopefully get some more coverage on the ship, but it seems to be all hitting in the rear here. Anyway, let's watch the action, see how she fares, and get back to you with the report. Looks like she's gonna go down. At least that's my hopes. See this? Critical, heavy. So, there we go. Another strike. Basically did absolutely nothing. Alright. Return to base. This is that one destroyer. Not gonna bother. Biljap, this here. Get you up. 373 nautical mile endurance. You can stay in the area and scout. So let's see what we can come up with now. We got some good hits there. Definitely got some good hits there. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits and 1 dud. Take a look at the report. Critical and critical. So let's see. Hopefully this one goes down this time, because it's really gonna piss me off if it doesn't. Yeah, okay, critical. Didn't go down. So you can return to base. Got this destroyer that's hanging out here. Not a whole lot we can do about that. I'm not gonna launch my one fighter after that destroyer, although Biljap has 7. It's not worth it. The range on these guys are 335. We only got one of these guys left with very little range. Not going to send him after a after a destroyer. So we'll see what we can do. These Nagara classes are pretty persistent in their damage control. Now we can merge up Exeter with Task Force 2. Go. We're gonna have you start making your way over towards the front here. May have to take on some surface groups with our only surface fleet. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, 10 ships managed to sneak right past the S5 in the darkness of night. And ships. Where are you coming from now? Alright, well let's see what this is all about. And there they are. A destroyer. Alright, so we got a trio of destroyers that's making their way probably south. The second I start pulling Task Force 2 out. It's interesting. So we are going to have you hang out here for the time being and see if they pop up again. We can't really afford to lose Surabaya. That would just be bad. There you go, they bombed Singapore. Now we're in a pretty rough spot up in Singapore. S5. We're going to get you in. I don't know if there is much S5 can do. Against whatever that happens to be. Here's 5 ships out here. So let's go to S5. There they are right there. Right in our face. Oh, we're right in the middle of them too. That's nice. You've got... Oh boy. That's a hell of a group right there. And they're maneuvering to intercept us already. So S5, just get out. We're going to have you go down to 80 meters. See, is there any flare? Flare depth 202 meters. I don't think you have 202 meters to work with, S5. Start the retreat timer. I don't know if we're going to be able to get S5 out of here. They already know we're here and they're scattering. So, identify this guy while S5 works on getting out of here. Definitely not what it is. Got one Chitose and has this actually a full-blown carrier. I think it might be. Yep. Kagi class. Alright, so S5, you're gonna do what you can to leave. Hopefully we can beat the timer here. Why did it go from 190 to 400? Oh, come on, S5. They know you're there. You just got to get out. I have my doubts. Really have my doubts about poor S5 here. Start your maneuver in S5. $80 seconds left. That would have been such a nice target to hit, too. Fortunately, I don't think it's going to happen now. In fact, I'd say S5's kind of screwed. Get you turned back. Turn back the other way. Right, try and slow down, bring your cavitation down to nothing. Leave yet. Do have some fire, but it's not flooding, so okay, there we go. A little bit cheesy, but I'm gonna do it like that. Alright, so S5 actually managed to survive that attack. Not really thrilled with the way they put me right up in the middle of their formation like that, but it is what it is. I think I'm going to call this one to a close. A little recap here before we go. Singapore is in worse shape than what it was. Palembang has fallen. One of the two light cruisers that we've been working on are now sunk. The other one is critically damaged, as it has been for quite some time. And I do have to apologize about the repetitiveness of the attacks on the light cruisers. I can try and cut them out or leave them in or whatever. Maybe not show all of them. But I think those light cruisers are on their way out. Now we do have a destroyer group that's up in this area that we're going to have to deal with because our supply convoys are coming in. But that's going to be for the future. If you like this episode, hit the like button. If you have any thoughts, tips, or advice, leave that in the comment section below. If you'd like to follow along through the ABDACOM campaign, wouldn't mind having you. Hit the subscribe and you can come along with us, and we will see you for episode number 18. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very good day.